We're gaining a little bit of elevation here at Ray Benson Sno Park as we go through this narrow pine passageway on South Loop, heading towards Brandenburg Butte and Brandenburg Shelter, 4,900 feet, give or take. Wowza, look at that. That is the absolutely incredible Mount Washington, framed by the beautiful Willamette National Forest. Bit of alpine eye candy here at Ray Benson Sno Park. Come to the Brandenburg Butte Shelter Loop, about 5.6 mile, a few hundred feet elevation gain, and you get multiple money shots of the beautiful Mount Washington. Very distinct top. The peak is gorgeous. Very distinct features, bright white, glowing marshmallow. This is beautiful. I love how the peak is framed by beautiful Willamette National Forest, this sea of pines. You can see the gray clouds and blue sky fighting for sky supremacy behind it. Lighting it up quite a bit right now, and we're getting a good glow of it. Certainly not obscured. Oh, this is beautiful. Something special about a mountain framed by a forest. I'm going to show you that this is a safety corridor. I'm looking back. This is the way I just came from. I just climbed down Brandenburg Butte. This would be going back up Brandenburg Butte. It's pretty steep and very thick snow, particularly one section. It's knee-high, waist-high, knee-high, thigh-high, maybe waist-high, and kind of very steep, so very easy to fall there. You can see why they do not want motorized craft in that area. That would be highly dangerous. Something about this one pine, see this? Straight ahead in the, right to the right of the trail there. Look at that. It's pretty, it's a fluffy pine. Very beautiful. I don't know, something about it struck me. Forest is beautiful. Clouds are particularly beautiful. One of them days where the beautiful gray clouds and the white clouds and the peaks of the sun and the blue sky ends up being a feature of the hike. So it happens to be a beautiful day. I like these hybrid days, we'll call them. Ooh, well, I'd be a fool if I didn't capture that. Look at that. That is beautiful. I love you can see kind of the glow of the sun on the left here, to the left of the peak. It's moving very quickly. We got our beautiful, mighty Mount Washington. Continue along in our snowshoes. This is down kind of a little steep section. Watch our footing on this section. The blue diamond indicates we want to go this way, so I will believe it. Not really much of a room trail. I'm basically breaking the trail. It's a minor route here you can make out, but the snow is a good foot or two beneath that, so not really adding much as far as my traction. I'm going deep in each step. I guess this loop I'm on hasn't been done in a while, is when I'm guessing. We've got our snowshoes deployed because it's so thick, and we made it to the mighty Brandenburg Shelter. Let's go inside and take a look. I think I'm approaching from the oft not approach side, the far side. And look at that. That's pretty gorgeous. Oh, I'm loving that. Let's go take a look inside. And look at the incredible Brandenburg Shelter. Got my snowshoes on. It's coming here. Oh, this is beautiful. I wish you could smell this. Got like a rustic raw wood smell. Coming here. got an American flag. I dig that. Brandenburg Shelter. Built in 2008, is it 6 or 8? 2006 by Oregon Nordic Club. Oregon Nordic Club members and other volunteers in cooperation with Deschutes National Forest. Well, I am Norwegian, so very nicely done. Here is our wood-burning fireplace. Pretty epic ceiling, gotta say. Very impressive. Beautiful wood-burning fireplace. I will say I'm not a fan of people carving stuff in here. Have a little respect for the natural beauty of the area. And we are here to another junction. South Loop, Ray Benson. We want to take that. So there's the South Loop. If you remember Wizard of Oz area earlier, had we taken the South Loop and not the Brandenburg Loop, it would have looped around here. I'm gonna stay towards Ray Benson Sno Park. We made it back to South Loop. And we are 0.8 miles away from Ray Benson Sno Park. Back to our vehicle, sitting, warmth, and joy. Look at that. There is direction towards Brandenburg Shelter. And here is South Loop. Oh, the trail is nice and groomed and matted down, so it's a lot easier to hike. I've been breaking trail the last couple miles. All right, I got a tip for you. So I did Brandenburg Loop, same way it shows on all trails, the 5.8 mile, 300 and some odd feet elevation gain. When you get to Brandenburg Shelter, I kept going on the loop to do the lollipop. I'm now going to say I do not recommend doing that, because that section from Brandenburg Shelter back to the South Loop I just got back on was by far the hardest section, because there wasn't broken trail. I had to like find my own way. That red line, the lollipop finishing of that loop, does not really exist. I basically had to break trail for a couple miles, felt like, and then I wasn't being very efficient because I couldn't really go in a straight line, so I'm sure I gave up several tenths of breaking trail for no reason. So I'm not going to recommend following the All Trails model. I would say when you get back to the Brandenburg Shelter, just turn around and backtrack the way you came. I know a lot of people like the loop because they want to feel like they're seeing new stuff, but I'm telling you, that section from Brandenburg Shelter back to the South Loop, finishing the lollipop, there's not really a lot of eye candy. It's just forest and meadows, and you have to end up breaking trail a lot of it. So you don't really gain much, and you exert a lot more effort for no reason. So that's not where the value is, in my humble opinion. At that point, turn around, I'd still rather go back up Brandenburg Butte. Still gonna be less exertion than what I just did. Look at that. That is Hayrick Butte. A little bit of fog at the top of that. That's pretty cool. That's hay as in H-A-Y, like cousin of straw, like farm hay, not what's up, Hayrick. So yeah, that's my pro tip. Do not follow the L trails to Lollipop. Turn around, go back up Brandenburg Butte. Yeah, you have to go back up to Butte. That's going to be some exertion, but you do get good money shots of Mount Washington in that section again, and that's still less effort than breaking trail on the other side through random forest and meadows for a couple miles. So turn around and go back from whence you came and view it as mountain back rather than Lollipop Loop. That's my recommendation. Do what you want, obviously.